So we got a lot to go through today on this one. There's a couple cases I'm gonna get through, and they just get long. It's a great game though, so it's fun for me. Now, hopefully my voice survives this stream. Yeah, after last one, my voice was reeling. It was awful. All right. And the tweet is out. All right. All right. So where we left off, we were in the middle of the trial for Maya, who was accused of murdering her sister. Okay. So now we gotta prove her innocence. I'm gonna give it a little bit for some people to get in here. Just a tad. I still love the music in this game. It's great. I can't wait to get to part 2. I remember really liking the second game. All right. Okay. Yeah, I hope everybody's having a good week so far. I will say almost a weekend. It's not really the weekend now. I've been looking forward to this one. The voice acting in it was so much fun. Okay. I did say we were starting at 6, but I might start at 5:45 or 5:50. I start these early because due to the way this stream works, I can't schedule it So I kind of give people a little bit of time to kind of clear in here, and kind of so that they can actually see the game. Maybe I should cut these openings out, though. I'll ask opinions on that. See what we think. Just these openings out. I probably could edit them out and then re-upload. Wake up juice. I'm gonna need that for my throat throughout this game. And so I don't fall asleep during stream, but I don't think I will during this one. The Spider-Man stream, I was nodding off while playing that game for a little bit. It's a good thing I don't have a face cam. You'd have seen me just like starting to like nod down. This one I find it hard passing out like that during, though. This game is too much energy, and I have to give every character a unique voice. Yep, I'm going to give it about 5 more minutes for people to clear in here. And then we will go. We are looking forward to this one. Yep. In the last episode of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Phoenix came to his office to the office to find his mentor, Mia Fey, had been murdered. The suspect, unknown. He went to his first case defending her own sister, Maya Fey from. Okay, I can't do it. I at least need a script, I think. I'll write one before the next. I'll write a script for my intro before the next stream, and I will read it out in like the Dragon Ball Z announcer voice. Last time on Dragon Ball Z. It'll be perfect. Yep. Alright, 3 more minutes, we get started, guys. Like I said, I want to give some time for people to clear in here, so hopefully you just enjoy me chatting with you here while we're at this opening screen. Like I said, I might actually see about editing these openings out, just to see if, just because they don't do much for the repeat viewers. I'll look on it and do it. Yeah, that last stream actually, we got it's one of my more viewed videos. I thought it was the most, but actually one of my Castlevania streams beat it. The Castlevania finale beat it. So this one, it just fell shy of it. But we're here with more. Now, and when I say large views, it's like 27 people. Not what some people rake in. Not even what I'm like below a small YouTuber. I'm just brand new to this. But we're just here to have fun. Right now, this is just a hobby, but I do like actually working with you, playing with you guys here. It's a lot of fun. And I'm going to keep doing it. Like I said, hopefully something more comes of this. I do want to get videos on this channel here soon. I'm gonna have to get a. I have to invest in a PC. I just have to. There's no way. But can't afford it these days. Other things kind of come first. Hopefully here soon, though. All right. One more minute. We're starting. Ready or not. Okay. All right. We're going. Episode 2, Turnabout Sisters. Day 2, Investigation. Yep, we're loading. September 7th, 3:11 p.m. Detention Center. Visitors Room. Oh, what voice did I give her? I think it was like Doctor's Girlfriend. Oh, hello. I didn't expect anyone to be visiting me in such a dank place as this. It's really quite moving. Oh no, it was. Oh, not you stinking lawyer. Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May. No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask. Unfortunately, there's nothing I want to be asked. Have you done enough questioning, you spiky head? Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard. So, what was it you wished to So, what was it you wish to ask me then? For starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked? The man. About the man who's stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on. No way, Jose. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. Wiretap. Why did you place a wiretap in Mia's phone? Oh, when you say it like that, it sounds so cold, so criminal. Tapping people's phones is a crime, Miss May. Oh, I suppose you learned that in lawyer school? Creep. This woman is impossible to talk to. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. Oh, does that does it, bottom-feeding scum-sucking lawyer? But bottom? I can't tell this. Does she have a thing against lawyers or just against me? Alright. Now, if I go to... Oh yeah, and he had this kind of... welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Thanks? Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewaters rep, as they say. Huh? Rep? Yes, our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murder used as a wiretap. We can charge a premium for the rooms, of course. It will be a great business. It'll be great for business, sir. Well, Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I too will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? So, our honored guest, please let me know if there is anything I can bring you. About Miss May. Oh, her, sir, not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said. Do what? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. I wanted to ask about the man who was with Miss May. Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression. I know it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are of the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger. There are in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. If you had a photo of that man, I'm quite sure I could identify him. A photo. Could you tell me about the hotel? Absolutely, and on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, the hotel is known as the Gatewater. I propose that we had a subtitle. A subtitle? The Gatewater Hotel, Murder Manor. Well, what do you think? Sounds great. Whatever floats your boat, your tea set. Okay, so I get that from him. Huh, looks like Grossberg is out today again. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason. That's it. Oh, what's this? Old photos. There are two lying here. Something has been written on pencil in the back. DL6 Incident Exhibit A, DL6 Incident Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo? Might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. I want the other one, actually. Swap photos. Alright. Now we're going back to the Gatewater. Hey, the reason I'm back here is... Oh. So it's my fault now. You dare... I can't remember the voice I gave her. You dare... Oh, you don't just have spiky hair. You also have spiky heart. That does it. What? I don't think that's the voice I gave her. Okay. Present. Photo. Take a look at this photo. That's him, detective. I'm a lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. No, I don't. Without a doubt, that is the man who who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit swearing that's his name? That's an affidavit? This guy is way too exaggerated. I'll write it. Well, sure. Why not? Yes. I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. From henceforth, I will be known as Bellboy who swore the affidavit. Just hurry up and write it. Alright, now we go back to talk to April May. Have a look at this. Look, I said... I can't remember the voice I gave her. I'm just gonna go with the doctor's girlfriend. Look, I can't do it right now. Oh. Several times I'm not telling you. Where did you? Reaction. This is him, this is him, isn't it? What? Who? When? Why? I can't remember the voice I gave her. It is him. This is the man who stayed in your hotel room the night of the murder. No. That's not right. Nice try, Miss Cooperative. Do you have proof that was him? Yeah. Proof? Yeah, proof! Show me the proof! I'm so close. Could you have a look at this? What's this? It's the bellboy's affidavit. Oh, wink! Oh, it's the bellboy's affidavit. Remember everything he saw. Such a man you checked in with. Who was the most definitely this guy? Now I'm getting somewhere. Push her hard. This is it. All or nothing. Time to do a little bluff. No use playing dumb. If indeed this is an act. If you don't talk, I'm taking this info to the press. What? Yeah, even though he should have been witness to murder, your little friend was missing. I'm sure the press would love to have a field day with his reputation. Oh, fine, I'll talk. You win, lawyer. Yes, man, that felt good. Why are you pumping your fists in the air? Now, tell me about the man who you were with. That man, he's my boss. Red, White, the president of Information Gathering, Comclama Corp, Blue Corp. Red, White. Information Gathering? Well, I suppose you could call it a detective agency. So this is the man that was with you the night of the murder. I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her. It's okay, I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? Mr. Red White, at last. Finally, a lead on this guy. If April May couldn't have done it, that leaves him. Time to take action. Bellboy affidavit discarded. Before I go, there's actually something I forgot to do. Ahem! Ah, an old familiar clearing of the throat. Oh, it's you again. Hello, Mr. Grossberg. Well. You were quite the thing, my boy. Excuse me? The trial. He was there. Reminded me of myself when I was a youth. Well. Brings me back. Memories, it does. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. I apologize. It was all a bit too much for me, my boy. Seeing you today, I appreciate the reminiscing, but I'd much rather you give me some information. I forgot to check this. Wait a second. Wasn't there a giant painting hanging on that wall? Yeah, it was a painting of a fisherman. Wasn't it? It was a very memorable painting, anyhow. So you came to see the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me the last night, you see. I couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was that? Oh, well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, the poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know why I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl. If you were that worried about it, why didn't you offer to defend her? Your refusal. I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have a right to know. A right, Mr. Wright? No, I'm sorry. It's just, I need more time to think about it, my boy. He does. Maybe if I can find something that will inspire him to talk. That painting. The other day, I'm sure there was a big, pretentious-looking painting on that wall. Pretentious-looking? Well, you know, the one I mean. Anyway, where did it go? Oh, yes, well, I got rid of it. Got quite tired of the thing, really. I, sold it, you see. Yes, that's right. Sold it? I'm not sure I buy that. Wasn't that painting rather important to you, sir? Did something happen? I don't see how it's any of your business. Please, speak no more of that accursed painting. I didn't... mumble, mumble. Okay, that's all I'm gonna get out of him for now. Kiff, where's my... Yeah, I've got the voice. What's with the surreal decor? Welcome, please, furnish me with your title of your personage. What the? Your name, what's your name? I was just inquirably asking the title you go by. Wright, Phoenix Wright, inquirably. Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous! Perhaps I haven't intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary. What is this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp, you know. Corporate expansion official. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I am not used to conversing with the worldly challenge. What a fruitcake. Let me guess. Are you an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you would come to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Yipes, this guy's arrogance meter's off the scale. What makes a man go neutral? Miss May. Miss May, an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct. She's my secretariat. What a shock it was to hear what she has done. What she has done? You mean the wiretap? Indeed. She is said to answer. She's paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties. But I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is ineffable that she would do this. Sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. On the night of the murder, where were you in April May's hotel room? Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter. The bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on a witness stand. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that. He raises a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? He should have seen the same thing as April May. Oh, ho, ho! The police, the courts, to me, they're mere toys, playing for my amusement. What kind of company is Blue Corp anyway? Ah, excellent question. We buy or sell various kinds of information. We are company of the future. You might say we are the future. Sell information? In just 10 years, I've built this business up into a grand office you see now. In any case, you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. I, Red White of Blue Corp, as founder and CEO, named it so. And why do you why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Fantabulistic, is it not? There's something that's been bothering me. Yes, what might that be? The big painting on the wall over there. I've seen it before. You know, I've actually seen that painting before. Oh, just yesterday, actually. Or just yesterday, actually. Your point being... My point is simple, or rather, my question is simple. Why is that painting hanging on your wall? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend. A mere lawyer? Worth nothing? Zilch? Zippo? Nada? Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney, Grottyburger. What? Oof. He punched me. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what do you do? What will you do, eh? Charge me with assault? Charge away. I welcome it, as it is, for it is you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say, but I wonder, is this kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand. It's a world beyond your comprehension. You came here from Grottyburgers, I presume. Mr. Grossberg? Yes. Then you must ask him, why is it that the painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now, skedaddle. There's nothing more to discuss. Painting was until yesterday hanging Mr. Grossberg's Harvey. Why does White have it now? It's not hard to imagine. A few possibilities. An impressive line of trophies. Judges, special runner-ups, best participation, Judges Corporation Award, special good try prize. The words judges and special kind of stand out. He probably strong-armed them into giving him something. A statue of a man holding up the world. The Blue Corp sign certainly stands out enough. The model for the man is, of course, Mr. White. I'm guessing this is supposed to be the desk. My, this is quite the thing. La-dee-da, money making. Oh. Someone seems to be enjoying washing the shower. I don't remember if there's anything else here. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else here. Let's move. Huh, I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat. Ahem! Jupiter Toftafats! Oh, you! What's wrong? You looked so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days. I'm not senile yet. I'm just thinking about this whole mess. Something's really bothering him, that much is clear. So I paid Blue Corp a visit. Oh, I see. Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit, something has been bothering me. Oh, what is it? Well out with it, my boy. You see, it's just the big painting. Mr. Grossberg, sir, there was a giant painting hanging right here the other day, was there not? The one you said had no intention of parting with? Well, I saw it today. It was in CEO's office at Blue Corp, Red White 8's office. So, you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It's a large painting. Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow. Connected, you say? Yes, and I know what it is. He's blackmailing you. Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail. I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof. Very well. This may be the chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to give this off my chest and finally rest at easy again. After all, you were me as understudy. Perhaps it's as fate. What's he talking about? Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying him for 15 years now. 15 years? All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed. The name on the back of those photographs. As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did. So that's the connection. It's hard for me to tell you this, my boy, but arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible. Impossible? Why? He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. What? They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves, and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that, my boy. That what you see is nothing more than the weight of many years. What is the DL6 incident? DL6 is nothing more than a sorting code the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium, a spirit medium. A medium? Her name was Misty Faye. Faye? Indeed, she was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police, and she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. This is what Maya was talking about the other day. I did all I could for her, and in the end cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident. Reason for blackmail. But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg? The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him. You told White? He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it, and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail. I see. White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office. Mia's office? She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found. So we're going back to... It's funny, looking at this room, it seems so normal. Hard to imagine murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said that there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. All the cases the chief or ever worked are on file are filed here. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? T through Z, T, U, I know, W, White. The entire W section is missing. Was it taken? 08I. Let's see if there's an A record in this file. Misty Faye, that's Mia and Maya's mother. Should I take a look? Read it. I've tarnished the Faye name, leaving only these words, my mother vanished. I was determined to find the one who had made my mother blame herself in that way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, A lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold that information to the press. The parasite who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is... the record stops there. So me and New Grossberg. Alright. J to S. Let's see, J through S. Skim. Sigh. Well, no harm flipping through a bit, I guess. The biggest parts here is the, and an S, suicide. Ew. She has a collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen. There's writing on most of these in pencil. White. This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all to... I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. Newspaper clipping added to the court record. Perfectly clean as always. Sorry, sir, I borrowed this. Ah, so it was you, my boy. Who is this man? It's a long story. I'll be needing that back now. He doesn't want to talk about it for some reason. I'd better give it back to the photograph. I finished in myself. She was investigating Red White as I expected. Well, if you wanted to challenge him, you could have present this in court. Not a bad idea. Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself. But it seems the message has not penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me! If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. But, do I make myself clear? Transparent. Think we're passing. Okay. What's the matter? You seem distressed. Stop that. You're a hot gate. I think... Mr. White, see this. It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then, one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me how? I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia. She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word, White. Mr. White, I know that you did what you did to this politician. You blackmailed him. You were blackmailing him. For blackmail? Not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all of the suicide cases that Mia has investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation! Mr. Wrong. What is it you should be doing now? Investigating me? No. I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. Secretary office. Hello? Mr. Wrong will be leaving now? Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away. Oh, wait a second. Mr. Wright? You're wrong. You're wrong, Mr. Wright, or Mr. White. Excuse me. What I should be doing now is going after you. Just what are you insinuating? Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then Mia was murdered, and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So, the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it! Secretary office. We won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wright or Mr. Raw. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. One moment, sir. White. White, that you? White, that you? What are you doing calling me at that time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Quite a dude. I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed. Could be violent. What? What man? Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer man. What? Mr. White, this isn't another one of those. Chief Prosecutor! I do not believe you are in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send in the police. Now. Did I not tell you, Mr. Raw? You are a mere lawyer. As was Miss Mia. How dare you? I'll point the finger at you and you'll be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled now. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they make even you look competent. I feel faint. Detective Gumshoe, reporting, sir. Ah, Butts! Harry Butts! Right, actually. Phoenix Wright, and my friend's name is Larry. Oh, right. Sorry, pal. Butts was the murderer, right? Detective Gumshoe, I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. I can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. White's going to set a trap for me. And the prosecution will be on it, of course, Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Right! Mr. Wright! Oh, Maya. Great, they let you out of detention. Just now, yes! It's all thanks to you. Now I'm afraid we've switched places. What? You mean you? I explained what had happened to Maya. I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you? This has gone too far! Mr. Wright, please tell me is there anything I can do? Well... to help me break out of here? Right, okay, listen up. I want you to help me to break out of here. You mean a jailbreak? Yeah, tonight's our only chance. Alright. Huh? Oh. I better go get a hacksaw with the store while the stores are still open. Oh, and a rope ladder, and a getaway car. Can you drive? Wait. What? I'm kidding. It was a joke. No way! No, really, I was kidding, but thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. And there really isn't anything you can do for me anyway. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece? Okay. Then come to the trial tomorrow. Oh, okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two. Times may change, yet with crime, it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Almost all finished in a day, most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up in defendant's chair myself for this case. With the true culprit appearing as the star witness. This is it. Tomorrow it's me or him. To be continued. Alright, we're saving. September 9th, 9:52 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Ah! Phoenix, look! Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the chief's prosecutor office yesterday. I was told whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony. If I raise an objection, I have it in good faith that the judge will listen to me. What, does White have the judge in his pocket too? So you're saying I'm going to be guilty, end of story? I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? Why? How could you torment this innocent person like this? Innocent? How can we know that? The guilt will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who's guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth, you've changed. Phoenix? You know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix, right? Phoenix? Well, court will be starting soon. What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here. Here yet. They're not. I'll be defending myself. What? Okay, let's do this. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself. Understood. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As the details of the evidence are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge even ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's going to raise an objection, it's I suppose it's me. Raise an objection. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't the witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fey? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time, I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor. Great. He gets to show off, and I get nowhere. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Your name. Yes, that's what I said. Oh dear, do you locate, oh dear, do my locutions confuse? Name! These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, President of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder? Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there? Ahem. Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. Wright or Mr. White. You may begin your testimony. If I can rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing? Ho ho ho! I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Let him have it. Let him have it, Phoenix. Let's see. It was about 9 o'clock, I believe. I was quietly perusifying, that's reading to you some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man, attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, the man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over. If things occurred as you testified, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant. Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. It was about 9 o'clock, I believe. How do you know the time? What time it was? Because I always absolutely perfect to you. You know. No, you're not getting away with that. You are mistrusting, Mr. Lawyer? So, what was the proper term for secretary again? Anyway, Miss May ordered room service for 9 o'clock. It happened soon after the room service arrived. That's what Miss May said too. Press further. True, the bellboy who brought the coffee saw Miss May. But he testified that he did not see you at the time. Ahem, that is your concern? Silly lawyer, Miss May received the coffee outside the room. Of course he could not see me. He would need X-ray vision to pull off something like that. Tell us, what were you doing at the time? I was quietly crucifying, that's reading to you. By the window, you mean the one directly across from Fay & Co. law offices? Correct! That's the only window, you see. And there you were, reading papers. Correct. The Gatewater is businessman's hotel. I'm a busy man who had business to do. Then I heard a bedlam, okay. A bedlam? It must have been when you attacked, I assume. We see. Continue. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. So you were reading your paper until you heard that sound? But of course, I am a no snoop peeping out windows at night. No snoop, yeah, right. You've made a career out of snooping. It was then I saw him, spiky-haired man attacking. Oh no! Go back. Spiky-haired? Needless to say, the man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. What you just said directly conflicts with Miss May's testimony. Miss May clearly stated the assailant looked like a girl. I've always been proud of my eyesight, Mr. Lawyer. Just what is your eyesight? Counting both eyes, 40. 40. Don't add them together. I think the witness is trying to say his eyesight is good. Hey, whose side is this judge on, anyway? And what did you do to that? I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was surprised, of course. What was Miss May doing at the time? She had just finished watching a soap opera on the TV and was weeping openly. Did you know that she had been tapping the office phone? Irrelevant. That has nothing to do with the case at hand. I care not. I will answer the lawyer's bold inquiry. Miss May was acting alone when she tapped the phone of the Fey woman. You make a good politician, Mr. White. Ho ho, I know. After all, I am El Presidente. Please continue. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Can you be a little bit more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course, comprende, I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I'm always abso-positively perfect. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail. The victim ran to the left, and you gave chase. Objection! Wait right there! Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is it? You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Oh, ho, ho. It is simple to you. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim here. If the victim ran to the left, as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Very strange. I did see her run to the left, I did. Oh, run to the left, I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True. Maybe you really did see the victim run left. So he did witness the killing. Wait a second. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Miss May says right. Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? Both are right. Both witnesses are telling the truth. For once. Ha! I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There is one scenario that could explain the conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean? He was not viewing the crime from the hotel. If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of FACO, of course. More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show the court where Mr. White was standing.
Take that!
This is where he was. Look, when the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him, it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes in ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. Order. I will have order. Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion. The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem to be a bit far-fetched. Ho, ho, ho! You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. But now he's laughing. The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear for this. I apologize. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well. Let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck. You can fix a broken testimony, buddy. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left, and then you hit her, savagely. That's what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? That does seem to make more sense. Will you be cross-examining the witness testimony? You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. Alright. There's a contradiction here. I already know where it is. So I'm going to say so. You see, you hit her twice. Mr. White, the victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were abso-positively perfect? I will refrain from using that phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite. The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice! Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony. The crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this one now, White. Mr. White. Oh, okay. Well, you see, I looked at the window when I heard the thing fall. And then the next moment, I saw Miss Maya running to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. Then you did it. It did her in with a single blow. Thwop. Thwop indeed. Oh, very well. You begin the cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting. Deal with it. This is almost over. I think I'm gonna press him on this. You heard the thing fall. What exactly was that, the thing? Huh? Oh, that? The glass light stand. Right, the one for the scene. Phoenix. Does something about that strike you as odd? Yes, very odd. Yeah, it's odd. I'll press further. Mr. White. Huh? What? You were saying you saw a glass light stand? Yes. Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Okay, of course. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked.
Objection!
Mr. White, it was impossible for you to have seen the glass stand. Oh, what? Look at this. These are floor plans of the scene of the murder, yes. Correct, Your Honor. Now, look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White, what do you have to say to that? Ridiculosity. Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you would have been able to see it after it fell over. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards of glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fay Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Gwah! Mr. White. Mr. White. You did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor. I, Miss Mia. Looks like we're about to get our verdict.
Objection!
That's far enough, Phoenix Wright. What? I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White. I think it's the time has come. Shouldn't you confess to your crime now? What? I said you should confess to your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. What? Wiretap? Order! Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay. What does this have to do? Or what does that have to do, Your Honor? The question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office, and by who? No, you wouldn't, Mr. White. In order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct? Correct. Yes, you are most correct, Mr. Miles. Give me a break. Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fay & Co. law. That is when I saw the accursed light stand. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He was determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was on the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at that very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. White would like you to believe that, or Mr. Wright, would you like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer? I see. However, is it a fact that Mr. White had been at the office well before the murder took place? When he went to place the wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is. Mr. White, you will testify the court about this wiretapping. Ahem, leave it to me. I feel faint. It was at the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fay & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw the glass light stand. So, you saw the stand before the night of the incident. And thus, this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over by the sound? Correct. That's right. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine. God, what am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Phoenix. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. Do you have proof? Miss April May knew that the details of Miss Fay's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Huh, right. I had entered the Fay & Co. law offices. Was it really you that went into the office, or was it Miss May? Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Fay & Co. law offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's. If I'd known Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to the Fay & Co. law offices. Of course. I had done so to place the wiretap. Why did you tap me his phone? This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We have responsibilities to protect client confidentiality. That is when I saw this glass light. Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauticious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Damn it. There's nothing for me to press him on. Oh well, maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him. Let's see. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. No more. I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright, are you giving up? Yes, Your Honor. Phoenix! Phoenix, over here! I know that voice. Mia? Never give up, Phoenix. Mia! Where am I? The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Ah, you're finally awake. Gah! Hey, Phoenix! Gah, that's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. You're... Maya. Didn't you know the Fae women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true power. So, Maya's channeling you, Mia? That's right. I'm Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up on you. Gave up? You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. But, we don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won. Huh? You have the receipt in your... You have the receipt in the court record, right? Yeah, oh yeah, the one you wrote Maya on? Phoenix. Wright wrote that, not me. So, what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. Oh, $1,000. Wow, big spender. Item, glass light stand. Date of purchase, September 4th. September 4th? That's right, Phoenix. I bought the stand the day before I was killed. Whoa. Now, what did Mr. White say in his testimony? It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it. Right. Receipt updated in the record court. In the court record. Jeez, I can't talk. Court will reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant are you all right, Mr. Wright? Yes. Sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Then let's start where we left off. Your Honor, there's nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Mr. Wright. Your Honor, please give me one more chance. I promise you this is the last time I'll ask you. But Mr. Edgeworth has noted that the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? I say, let's give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder.
Objection!
Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? Blah, you're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Your Honor, would you tell the court what's written on the other side of that receipt? Well, a glass light stand. And the date of the purchase. Why, that's the day before the murder. You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fay & Co. law offices at the beginning of September, The stand could not have been there. Ah! Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No, it's impossible. Oh no, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Then that is all for the trial of...
Objection!
Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. What now? No way he can worm his way out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edward. There's a certain thread of logic in the defendant's claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There's no need to prolong this trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, if anyone is going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether the new claims have any basis in factual evidence. I see. Objection denied. What? The completion of the trial of Mr. Wright will be postponed until tomorrow. No, there's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is sure to come up with just make up something. And after Mia showed up to help me and all. Yeah, Mr. Your Honor, may I go home? Of course. Thank you for your time. God. The witness will stay. Mia? Phoenix! Read the note out loud. Mia, what's this? People's names in Mia's handwriting. Your Honor, if I may. You're quite persistent, Mr. Wright. You bet I am. My life is riding on this one. I have something I would like to read to the court.
Take that!
The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop! Desist! Halt! Please! Stop! Make him stop! How did you get the list? Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now. Or else this list will be released to the press. I confess. I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker. Case closed, Your Honor. Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense. Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that if only you knew how spirited it was. Well, the court finds the defendant, the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty. That is all. The court is adjourned. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again. But congratulations. You're lucky I was born a Fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. As long as you live? My time here is running out. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? No, there's still so much to say. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief! I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix, can you come to the office tonight? Say, 9 o'clock? The office? I'll see you there. Chief! Mia! September 9th, 9:02 p.m., Faye & Co. Law Offices. Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came! Mia? I was kind of worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. Well then, I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? 'Cause I'm American. Mia? You should see your face. Mia? What are you talking about? It's me, Maya. Maya? What? Did I look like my sister? Look like you were her. I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go on to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya, why are you here? Because of this. See, Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of, huh? She means the office. This office. Someone has to help with the new Wright & Co. Law Offices, right? And who better than but me? Maya Faye, reporting for duty. Wait. No, on second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick! Maya here, ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do ya? It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls ya. Nick. You know what this means? We're partners. You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright & Co. Law Office is has got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here watching you. Right. Okay, Nick. Let's do it. Huh. Do what? Burgers, dummy! Burgers. There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on. Time's a-wasting. Okay, wait up. The end. There we go. So, no one showed up. I'm going to call it here. That way we'll have the entire next stream to focus on the next one. You guys are getting a little bit of a sneak peek on it because I hit back instead of just ending it. But yeah, we're going to go find the we're going to continue on here. I'll see you guys next time on Super Nintendo 64 and have a great day.